Hey guys, it's Brian. Today we're going to take a quick look at this 2016 Subaru STI we have on the lot. This one has 36,000 miles on it. It's the limited model and we're asking $31,865 for it, which is about $9,000 off of retail. This one has the SPT performance exhaust option and also the short throw shifter. It's finished in WR blue and has black leather interior. I really like the BBS wheels on this car, and they're lighter weight than what came on my base model. I'm also going to show you how to replace the front brake pads on this car, which are a Brembo 4-piston setup. My car had the Alcantara seats, which I prefer because they are more grippy for track use, and it didn't have the sunroof, which makes the car more top heavy than it already is. The interior of the 16 is far better than the model that it replaces. Unfortunately, this is the only picture I have of my old car. This is the 2.5-liter turbocharged engine they've been using for years in the STI. It has the exclusive ripple red intake and top mount intercooler. It puts out 305 horsepower. Here's a look at the car up on the hoist. You can see this one still has snow tires on it, which never made sense to me. The 5 Subarus I've had, I put all seasons on for the winter and it was unstoppable. Here's a better look at the SPT mufflers. It has the 2-piston Brembo brakes in the rear. Nokian snow tires, which are a popular choice among Subaru owners. And it has the 4-piston calipers up front, which I'll be showing you how to swap out the brake pads here shortly. I was happy to see that this car still had the factory catalytic converter on it. Most of the ones we get in on trade have it removed, and it's a pain trying to get it back to stock to pass Pennsylvania emissions. The SPT exhaust is a little freer flowing than the factory system and has a little deeper sound. Okay, here's the brake pad installation portion of the video. First thing you want to do is get a pair of dikes and remove these 2 cotter pins. Next, we're going to remove these 2 slide pins with a drift punch. Be fairly gentle with these so you don't scratch up the caliper. Alright, once you have the slide pins loose, I use a set of large snap ring pliers to spread the pistons. There are 2 pistons on each side of the caliper. The easiest way I found to get the pins out is to grab them with a pair of pliers and tap the pliers with a hammer. Depending on the amount of corrosion of the pins, this may be a little more difficult. So once the pins are out, the pads should just come right out. For the new pads, I add some dielectric grease to the sliding surfaces. The pad with the wear sensor goes on the inside. You may need to re-push the pistons in, but be very gentle so you don't score the piston or the rotor. Apply more grease to the outside pad. And it should just slide right in. You want to make sure you have the slide pins clean before you reinstall them. If they're really bad, you might want to take them to a wire wheel. They don't go this way. They go in this way. So I get the pins started, and then you want to install the spring clip. Just tap those in with a hammer real gently. And then you reinstall your two cotter pins. Most high-performance brakes are set up the same way and are the easiest I found to change brake pads in. This side took about 10 minutes, so figure 20 minutes total. Get that other pin in there. And we're done. So after every brake job, you want to make sure you road test the car and seat the pads. The first thing you want to do before any road test after a brake installation is pump the brake pedal up and make sure it's firm. One thing I like about the Subarus is how tight the turning radius is, even though it's all-wheel drive. This car, unlike the new WRX, still has that cool boxer sound to it. So during the road test, I'm just going to let you listen to that sweet SPT exhaust. I really liked my STI and I was sorry to see it go, but we decided to build a new house and the high car payment just wasn't going to work. Okay, here we are back at the dealership. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and maybe even learned something. If there's a maintenance or repair you guys would like to see me do on the channel, please add it to the comments. I plan on doing a couple more collaboration videos with Autovlog in the near future, and also stay tuned for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you for checking out my channel.